do you get people to buy into a vision that you have? When you have a vision, according to Pritchett, amazing guy who wrote this book U Squared, one of the best books that has ever been written, he says that you have three categories of people. You have the 20% that are ready to run with you. You have the 50% who are sitting on the fence, and you have the 30% who are against you. I'll repeat. When you have a vision you want to run with and you put it out to the public, you have 20% who are ready to run with you, 50% who are sitting on the fence, and 30% who are against it. Now, but he says this: if you focus on the 20% and the 20% start to run and galvanize with it, guess what? The 50% that are sitting on the fence will begin to galvanize with the vision. So you already have 70% as against 30% that are opposed to it. And once you have your 70%, you're good to go. You're going to prevail. You're going to get your vision started. So the problem with a lot of leaders is that when they start, they see only 20% and they are flabbergasted. They see only 20% and they are overwhelmed. And sometimes they give up. They don't wait until they build the 20% into the 70% and then get their vision going. Now, I'll give you two examples. When Brazil was going to host the World Cup, a lot of people were against it. In fact, Pelé was against it. But guess what? The organizers got their 20% and focused on their 20%. After a while, they got the 50%. Pelé, who was vehemently against it initially, eventually bought into it. And eventually the rest is history. They hosted the World Cup. It was very successful, and the rest is history. I've seen other people do the same thing with relationships that they wanted to go along with and people were against it. But they got their 20%, they focused on their 20%, they built it, and guess what? It got everybody. Because are you a leader? Do you have a vision or an aspiration? Do you have a drive that you want to go on? Do you have your 20% and do you understand this principle? If you understand this principle, you should get people to buy into your vision. I hope this works well for you. Do have an amazing day and bye for now. Hi there, I'm Adekome Olusonya, publisher of the Immersion Bible, and I will get you addicted to the Word of God. Line upon line, precept upon precept. If you would like access to any of my books, products, or services, scan the QR code after this and you will have access to that. Kemi sends her love as always. Do have an amazing day and bye for now.